Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for some Court and Country. I'm your host, Kevin. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. Good. So, hopefully a lot of you guys start chilling out and leaving. Oof, 30. Alright, let's invest in stability and try and start handling things. Okay, good. Commoner insurgents are under control. Coslin is integrated. God, do we not have anyone better? Please. No. No, we don't. Okay. Like rebel crackdown. I mean, I can try on the pastor insurgents. I think you like do the pastor insurgent. You do the Catholic zealots. Alright, let's see where that lands. Hopefully a little bit better. Alright. So that's all taken care of now. We're holding. For now. Yeah, we're gonna need to keep religious tolerance for now. The Catholics are in retreat. But that doesn't mean I can rest. On that note, I was gonna say I should keep like prepping. Yeah, start from Bremen, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Have fun out there. Alright. But yeah, seems like I can keep you in decent shape. I can keep the burgers in decent shape as well. But there goes all of my income. Well, that's not entirely true. I can restore minting. And that'll be enough to bring me back into the black. For now, anyway. And that's with stability expenditure. The problem is I just want to be able to do paved roads when those come. And, like, they are not far off. It's 40. Average literacy is climbing nicely. Province refuses. Yep. Arrest their leaders. I will always take centralization in events if I can. You know? The proximity cost continues to get better. Alright. Like, if I can get to 100 centralization. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 32.5. Ah. Excellent. We just invented manufactories. So, Bremen, yeah, building cost minus 25%. That is actually pretty good. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Well, the research queue is still full. It'll be a little while. Wall clock. Hey, we have the military revolution as well coming up. Oh, hey, quality. How about that? Yeah, and then there's centralized government for minus 10 prox cost. hold on, don't I? Yeah, I was gonna say measuring the world. So 10%. Oh, hold on here. I need to redo some math. It's like, oh yeah, I can have a pretty easy time getting like 60, right? So let me just do some math here. Paved road, it doesn't matter. Land, we'll assume I can get that up to 5. I don't know. I think it goes to 10, same centralization, but... So 10, 20. 30... Fuck. Okay, 10, 20. Don't mind me, I'm using my fingers on my monitor right now. 30, 35, like 37.5. Okay. So that gets me like 60% proxy cost reduction before development. Okay. The equalite merchant. Anyway, we do need somebody to deal with... Oh, you're actually really good at dealing with that stuff. Good. Hey, we're done with capital economy. Yeah, we have a lot. The main one I'm going to deal with now is insurgents. The random patriots are pretty irrelevant and mostly just local issues. A cannon will be handled. There, so the estates are handled. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm debating if I want to do like a simulation or anything, but now I think I'll just continue to encourage migration of like Lubeck. Let them talk. Okay, Atlantic Coast, good luck. Diplomatic and military hegemon. I do have 23 spy network. Okay. So. I just need to think for a moment. I guess I just recruit. No, that's split. That's not right. That's recruit. There we go. Pikes. I should also start drilling and prepping the army. I'm just trying to think here. Each one of these is 800. I'm also about to age progress. Well, no, I'm not about to. It's going to be a long time before I... Should I just do a military revolution rush? I get like musketeers and push pretty hard. Well. Pistoliers, heavy lancers, yeah. Chambered cannons, okay. Well, let's head to Rochlitz. I'm going to start funding the army. And I'm thinking I'm going to recruit a fair few troops at this point. That's still a castle. That's still a castle. So, like, Prague can fall fairly easily. Alright, you guys, I think I just want you to start drilling. And I'm gonna have you recruit pikemen. I'll give them 20 starting experience to help as well. 1, 2, 3. I need about 13,000, so I'm thinking I need 15. 3, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. We'll do that and see what that gets us. You know? I'm not gonna have any money for the fucking roads, and it sucks. To be fair, bumping my stability up is probably the smart thing to be doing right now, so yeah, it is what it is. Alright. Like I said, I gotta try and wait out court and country. Immediately it's for 2 grand. Like I said, it's gonna have to be waited out because, you know, I have the liberalism, but there's no way I'm ever gonna get this much estate satisfaction. Alright. So, I would like to separate out our supply trains and cannons. And I want you... I would like 60,000 of these. Although that's going to be quite an upgrade later. I should be cautious. Yeah, I actually only get 300. So I think this is about as much as I get. $12, $12, $12, $18, so 36. So if I built another 18, I could have 2 full front armies. We do want some reserves, but like this should be fine. So, I'm kind of okay with that. Coalition, yeah. Alright. But yeah, this is gonna be the war for all the marbles, I think. You know? Basically, if I can successfully conquer enough of Bohemia, which... I don't know. Where's integrate area at? Again. Yeah, add that to the list. Luckily this war should go on long enough that that's actually going to happen. Alright. Poland's invading Pomerania. Not too shocking. France is invading Haina. There's still going to be fights to be fought against the other great powers of Europe. But like I say, if I am successful in my endeavors in Bohemia, the rest ceases to matter pretty significantly. Good. because the truth is I can knock out Bohemia. I can knock out Bohemia so hard. The Bavarians are even willing to get in. I don't want their help, though. Yeah. Bohemia's army is apparently approximately the same as mine in size, so... Which, yeah, good for them. They are the supposed military hegemon of the world. The crackdown is holding. Yeah. Catholicism's dying, thank goodness. It's been a tough fight against them. But yeah, we're getting a lot of solid blue provinces appearing now. Bremen, still majority Catholic. Will likely be for quite a while. When it flips, does it get a bonus? Nah. Although good to know that average literacy of the clerics is helping a fair bit here. Yeah. I mean, our average literacy in general is climbing fairly rapidly now. God. Our cultural influence is also through the fucking roof. 2,400. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I forgot about the Parliament claim on South Holland. Well, not so much I forgot, so much as something larger and more interesting entered my eye. Yeah, we'll get a constitutional parliament. See, rights of the crown. Equal power. The Little Ice Age. So we're far from the crop failure, starvation, encroaching cold and made life in the Republic Dithmarschen a challenge. Lesser returns from their harvest as granaries run dangerously low. Oh boy, the people know not what sin has caused such divine wrath, but alas, remain hopeful the sun will return to its full glory. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to have too much problems with starvation. At least I hope not. We're pretty good. $17.15, yep. We're fine, probably. On that note, how are proper levels at 2? Nice. Yeah. So, do I wait for a parliament? I think I do. Because 10 months from now, I should hopefully be able to call parliament. And things will be a bit better. 0.15 due to lack of control. The whole proximity to capital being 0 does kind of suck, I'll admit. To be fair, I don't even seem to have paved roads out there yet. Oh, that's Livonia, yeah, sure. The Antilles await. Okay, well, if that's going to happen... Yeah, like, I'm just gonna... get a couple more, chilies. And tobaccos, you know? Legumes are a food good, so I'm not super confident replacing them, but it's probably fine. Alright. Goods up in the RGO builder. Did some end up in the coal market? No. Don't know why that one's not there. We might not have the best control. I'm trying to remember where I place these damned things. Also, I guess tobacco is just not as good as it used to be. Yeah, who cares what others think? I say as I continue to import Chilean tobacco and begin to farm it. Alright. Okay, the army's drilled. Things actually should chill. I don't think we're gonna have any problems with rebels in Court and Country. Looks like I managed to deal with most of it, which is very good. I spent another giant chunk of change, unfortunately. Oh well. It's worth it. Gotta keep getting more goods into our market. Chilies. Yeah, it's basically nothing. It's just jewelry and salt. Which, fair enough, I suppose. Alright, good. We have to take down Hegemon be ready. Yeah. Alright, you guys have drilled for a while. It's not perfect, but hey. Best we're getting. On short notice, anyway. Like I said, this is going to be the war for all the marbles. Like, just as a hypothetical, you know? Here's their stuff. Yeah, a lot of their stuff is very takeable. Alright. suppose they were ill-prepared for it. They actually kind of are. We made it to Prague in time. Quick, over the wall. Alright. The immediate fall of Prague is pretty good. Like, that gets the war ticker started early. And we move on to the next one. Man, Bohemia's gonna take a moment to actually be able to respond. And anytime they're gonna take time to respond, yep. Always willing to make some exceptions here, you know? Alright. Okay, we'll see just what Bohemia ends up doing here. If they have begun raising some levies. I don't know if they'll raise particularly many, but you never know. Alright. Time to open Parliament. So, expand forces. Damn, I was hoping for expand the road network. Look, to be blunt, if I just pass that is, for the next 6 months, I get better taxes. Which is a pretty tempting offer, I will say. It doesn't really matter if it passes or fails. You know? That is money. Freedom of the press. It's just a piece of paper. Look like they're kind of going on an offensive in there, which is certainly a decision. It is certainly a decision. Yeah, they don't like to be made fractured or whatever, so I could look into honoring that. I just want to plan out my piece a little bit in advance and know how much I'm kind of getting to make sure this is actually going to be worth it. Because what I'm doing is ensuring that for the rest of the game there will be coalitions against me. I am sure. Honestly, not as bad as I expected. Like, 44 countries will have enough antagonism towards you to join a coalition. Here's the thing, though. Let's see. Sort by the antagonism. So this is like the minimum I can do, right? We're already at 20 countries with enough antagonism, so... that's not bad. And... yeah, it can be won. This is going to be a long war, though. Alright, I would really like to build some roads. You know? Lubeck's the market capital, so we should do that. I should not be watching the roads tick up, although I want to. That is death. Death by distraction. Well, maybe slowly I burn off the antagonism from Poland. Probably not, though. Austria's gonna eventually relent. Yeah, it looks like a lot have relented. Alright. God. Now, the conquest of Prague itself and everything else here is such a giant chunk of territory. Depending on how long this war lasts, under the military revolution, there is also that aggressive demands. Maybe. Yeah. We haven't gotten the possibility of that yet. We'll see. But we're making good time. Like, research queues only 10 long. You're gonna need integrate area for sure. Measuring the world. Yeah, proximity cost reductions are good. Hopefully the Constitution is helpful. Well, it definitely will be helpful. Alright. I don't know, is there anything... Transportation code, yeah. Maybe. Exchange of ideas. I don't know, another 5% base parliament support seems good. Right? Like, I'd start now with 28%. I can get that up to 33. That, well, I guess I think I had like 5% from the peasants or whatever, but still. I don't know, 25 to 28 maybe. Like, liberalism is going to reduce the amount that I need to 35, so to like force something through. We'll see. Oh well, centralization does at least Yield benefits. Proximity cost is getting lower. How much does actually land go down to? Proximity cost of land, yeah, it's minus 10%. So I need to work on land as well, when I can. Change societal value. Just as a hypothetical here. What if instead of cracking down on this, like, how much can you do? I think it's only 0.10 base. They'll get 100 from the other stuff, and then what are my cabin efficiencies? So 25. Yeah, that tracks. Certainly a thought. I don't know. Only half that much, so yeah, it's a thought. Certainly a thought. Alright. Well, either way, thank you everyone for watching. I've been Overlords Gilman. I'll be seeing you guys next time, where we will adopt free press. Take care, folks. Have a good night.